Crassus is up before all of you. He's currently in the parlor eating some chicken and drinking some alcohol. You see Zari wake up. Oh, good. You're awake. Wake the others. We need to get going here soon.
Go fuck yourself. I go over to I go over to Starry, and I lightly rub her back, and I'm like, hey, Starry. And I like slowly bring her to awake, and then I go over to Leshy and I do a similar thing before like walking.
So Crassus leans back over his chicken and he says, if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't fuck it. What's wrong? Why'd you have to call me an asshole?
You are.
Because you did what he asked.
Yeah, I did, but he's still a dick.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I go and I hesitate because aren't there like separate rooms?
Yeah, but they're accessible.
Yeah. I hesitate at Ty's room and I kind of stare at it, and then I go, I'm gonna get Corey up first. So I go
as you hesitate, the door opens, and Ty, you're there after your morning prayer.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Cool. I'm gonna go get Corey, and I go to Corey's room, and I
make a
wake her
perception
up.
check.
Fuck. Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I have to pee.
That is not what your perception check is about.
It's a 4. Let's go.
Because she has to pee.
Because I have to pee. I'm doing the pee dance.
Again, you get this flash of your hand and the skin peeling off and turning to ash, and again you shake your head and it's gone.
Yeah, I have no reason to talk to Ty about it because I don't know, so I don't. I quickly make my way past, and I go to Corey's room, and I was gonna be mean and jump on her bed, but I'm not gonna do that. I kind of tap her. Oh, she's awake actually, isn't she?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, she has trances, which is why I don't give her dreams.
Then I just walk in and I'm like, you up? You doing good?
I suppose.
Cool.
So, what's going on with you and Ty?
You know, I actually have 2 other people that I need to wake up. It's a really important job. So,
Leshy blocks the doorway.
God damn it, Leshy, I gotta go. Leshy, we gotta wake up.
He looks down at you and says, Leshy knows how bottling up emotions causes bad things to happen.
It's a great thing to do.
You should talk to your friends.
You should talk to your friends.
I will shut the door.
Coming from you, Corey.
He shuts the door and explains that, again, you can make a soundproof room if you want it to be. So he says, soundproof room, and it's soundproof.
As he's shutting the door, I call for him to wake up Dez and Samuel. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Sam. I'm like, wake up Dez and Sam, please. Anyway, hey.
Crassus slams his drink down, pulls himself from the bar. She had one job.
I swear to God, I'm gonna beat. Do I hear that?
No.
Damn it! I wasn't gonna go beat his ass, but I was gonna be like, oh, Ari's gonna fucking beat his ass here soon. He's walking on thin ice, mighty thin ice. Anyway, hey Corey, how are you doing, pal, buddy? I awkwardly like punch her shoulder in a playful way. Buddy, pal, friendo.
Clearly better than you. But if you don't want to talk about Ty, how are you feeling about seeing Starry again?
Very mixed feelings.
Starry is very pleased to see you again.
Is she? I hope so.
You can't tell by her body language.
Even though I'm crazy now? Even though I'm crazier than I was when I left?
We're all crazy. When you met me, I was making drinks in a carnival.
Yeah, Leshy, but you're so cool. You are so cool. Oh my
So
god.
is Starry. So are you.
Starry is really cool.
So is Corey.
I'm very happy to see
As he
Starry
starts putting
again.
poultice on his wound. As like a little reminder.
It's got like a gross sound. It's like it's really disgusting. You know, I'm really happy to see Starry. I'm happy to see that she's alive. I'm happy to see Leshy. Of course, I've been kind of waiting to see them. It's a little bittersweet because like I feel so weird about myself right now, but like at the end of the day,
Why do you feel weird?
Leshy, you've been gone for, well, not gone. We've been separated for a little while. Quite a bit has happened. If you can't tell, I'm physically not who I was before. It's crazy.
Okay, but we're going to the capital, and I'm assuming they have a priest there. Whatever your ailment is, we can probably cure it.
I don't know if it's curable. I guess I kind of like paused and I'm like, I gotta be honest, I never thought about it being curable. I don't know if it is.
Leshy is
I don't
not
know.
fond of you being so pale, but he understands it's who you are.
Yeah. Um, as for Ty, I think there's a lot going on, and I think we both love each other so much that it's kind of making it hard. If that
Leshy
makes sense.
goes up to Corey and kind of pushes, like, gets in between Corey.
Pushes her.
No, not really pushes, but like gets in between, like
punches her on the ground.
Yes. No, he kind of pushes you back because you're standing kind of close to Ari as you're talking, and he's still in the doorway.
Yeah.
But he gets in between you guys, and he looks down at you, and he holds you up, essentially picks you up by your shoulders.
Whoa! What are you doing?
And then slaps you.
Oh! Leshy,
Okay, maybe not.
Corey, quiet, please. 1 second. Let me say my words. Let me say my words.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt that.
Did you feel that? Well,
Yeah,
I
I
felt
sure
you
did.
last night when you abandoned us. You didn't even know how I was doing, how Starry was doing. You weren't there for us when we know you should have been. Your emotions got the best of you. Just like they got the best of both of you right now as you overreacted to a simple slap.
Yeah.
The Ari I knew was fun, was friends, and loved all of her friends. A little quabble? That's what you're worried about? These changes that you're going through. These words that are in your head. You do know one time I was stuck in a memory that wasn't mine. 25 years. And who pulled me from the abyss? You did. And he pokes you with his nail. Almost just as much as a slap because he's a big burly guy.
Yeah.
Corey, I want you to make sure she expresses herself. If she does not decide to stay with me and Ari. Or Star. Sorry.
I let like a silence linger for a second while like looking down and taking in all of his words. And then like without saying anything.
Ails you. We will look at. If Ty cannot fix it, then we will see a priest. Morden, I've heard, is the god of creation, god of life. We can go see him and see what their priest can do for you.
And Hey, we know a lot of gods now, so maybe somebody can put a good word in for you.
He looks back. You know gods?
Yeah, we know a lot.
Like
Been
personally?
entrusted with duties?
Kind of, yeah.
Question mark.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
But he just looks at Corey and he says, "Promise me you'll look after them and make them express their emotions, just as Leshy expresses his own. If I feel you need a slap to wake you up, I'm going to do it."
A smile begins to like curl at my lips, and I'm like, weirdly enough, that really helped. And I kind of just like, without saying a word, I just grab him in a hug, and I'm just like, thank you. Thank you.
Leshy, if I have to, I'll slap him myself.
Yeah. Weirdly enough,
He
that
like
kind of
spins around and he's like, "Not my butt though."
Maybe your butt, maybe.
Probably give him a tap.
Yeah, just a little pinch.
Crassus goes and knocks at Desra's door. "Time to wake up." "Hello?" Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah. Probably she like
Hello?
shuffles
Knock,
in
knock,
there.
knock.
She like shuffles in there and like you don't really she doesn't really get. Not really a morning person.
That's fine.
Mood.
Do you open the door?
Yeah. Like she looks all groggy and everything.
You're presented with breakfast and a mead, honey mead.
Is it Crassus standing there?
Yeah, Crassus.
She doesn't open her eyes. Takes the mead, drinks it in its entirety, puts it back on the tray, and then closes the door.
Yeah, you look oh.
Oh my god.
He kind of puts the tray down and then walks away to wake up Sam.
Oh my god.
Knock, knock, knock. Sam, time to wake up.
Oh, God.
Okay, so it's that kind of day. Time.
I'm not a morning person either.
Time to go. ETA about an hour. And he walks off.
Pulls the donut over my head.
Kind of walks back and sits with Ty at the kind of bar-ish area. Finishes his chicken, kind of looks at Ty. "How'd you sleep?"
There's a little stuffy in here.
"Yeah. Had some weird dreams."
You did.
"Yeah, I did. Maybe it's the alcohol. Should really
Thought you
stop
quit.
drinking. We all have our demons." Make a perception check.
I have to pee.
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling to see if I have to pee.
Yes, you do. Just as I did.
14.
For a second, you swear his eyes flashed blood red.
Ooh. So creepy.
It's
What's going on with
dark,
these dreams?
he says. He says it was dark and I was drowning in this black ichor and I couldn't get out. Screaming for someone, anyone to help, and nothing came. Then I woke up. And so far I'm, was it 3-0?
3-0.
Yeah, I like to count my blessings during the day
So
and the
you
bad
have
things that happen.
3 good things that have happened and 0 bad things?
No, the opposite.
Oh.
Is one of them
Yes,
me?
Kinda.
Yeah, I think it's me, Des, and
Yeah.
yeah.
But this chicken is
Don't
delicious.
make me feel bad about this asshole. Come on. He's mean to me.
He kind of like does the whole nervous pat your head kind of thing. But technically I should be 3 and 1 because I did say my morning prayers today.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Everyone starts to gather in the kind of bar area, which is right next
Iconic.
to the open cat bed, essentially.
Is there
But
alcohol in this bar area?
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. I grab a little
If
wine.
medieval
Mimosas.
times, it would basically be water.
Yeah, there's so when you ask for something, it's almost as if someone invisible is handing it to you or
Oh my God.
creating it, or it just appears when you need it.
As me and Corey are walking out, I'm like, Corey, thoughts on a mimosa? Do you want like a with elven wine? Corey, we could have a mimosa.
Starry pipes
I'm told
up.
there's
Drink
this
up,
Alvin.
fill your bellies. It only lasts until you exit the mansion.
I get
So we can't-
You can't take anything out. You can't leave anything in.
I get a mimosa for Corey, and I get a glass of orange juice for Starry, and I get a the Dan's fiery pickle for Leshy, and then I look to Ty and Crassus, and then I look at Leshy, and I take a deep breath, and I go, Ty, do you want a little drink or something?
I already have tea, but thank you.
Of course. I grab like I just grab like a little bit of water, and I set it next to her because I'm like, I still want to give her a drink anyway. So I give her a water, and then I really like I almost roll my eyes, and then I like shake my head. I'm like, no, okay. Crassus, do you want a non-alcoholic drink?
I'm good. Finishes up his
mocktail,
chicken
perhaps?
bones and throws them on the plate.
Having chicken bones, I grab him a water too. I just slide a little water over to him. I'm like, cool. And then I start sipping my mimosa while kind of looking around at everybody. Morning mimosas.
So, the plan is to go to Capital, correct? Get Starry and Leshy settled there.
Yeah, I believe
Yes.
so.
Okay.
Do
Well,
we think? So
before
sorry,
you
but do we
guys
think-
woke up, I got the horses and the carriage ready, so we're good to go whenever you guys want.
He runs.
Above table, are we potentially going to be pit stopping at the carnival on the way, or are we just like direct
You
heading to the
don't
capital?
know where it is.
Well, can I ask? Because we know which way the capital is. So can I ask Daisy where it is, and if it's in the general direction of the capital?
It's northeast from your from
Northeast.
current direction.
Which is capital. Cool. So I think on our way to the capital, we can just kind of have Daisy pointing to
Oh.
it, and
You kind of cut off by Leshy. No big deal, but Leshy did receive this maybe 5 days after the fall of the Hunters Guild. Not sure what it means. And he slides over a familiar looking golden ticket.
God damn it, I pick it up.
As you
I go,
pick it up,
"Ugh."
the golden ticket in your backpack
Yep.
springs to life and like jimmies its way out of your backpack and like
Ew, ew, ew.
it like caterpillars to the other one, and they like origami and twist and turn into a mouth, and then the mouth speaks. Sun chasers, help. My daughter's resurrection. She's gone mad. She's turned everyone to puppets. Please. And that's it.
Do we recognize the
tears
voice?
itself apart.
It'd be the ringmaster. This is awesome.
Mhm.
Came back wrong. Who would have guessed it?
Oh, yeah, because he was trying to...
All
Girl.
the
Okay.
pieces are getting pushed into place.
My gosh. Okay, I think that's a great idea. I'm just gonna pretend like... Oh, no, because he would know about
Leshy
it.
is like, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, I think on our way to the capital, let's just see if we can find the carnival, because we still have quite a while before...
You also
Well, we have
now
to-
don't have invitations to the carnival.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out, so... He just asked
We
us
also
for help.
have
I
to
think we're
get to
fine.
the capital and Ordon
That is
before the end of the
true.
month.
Well, we'll figure it out. This won't take that long because time's different there anyway.
How long has it been since the destruction of the Hunter's Guild?
It's been a while.
About a week, right? Like in game week.
No, it's been more than that.
It's probably been like at least 3 weeks.
Like 30 days.
Yeah.
So 25 days as puppet.
Yeah, something around there.
Fun.
Yeah.
Alright. What is your guys' route?
1 second. We are confident that was the ringmaster, though.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Des and I have got no fucking idea, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I quickly just be like, hey, Des and Sam, y'all chill with possibly going to a very fucked up carnival if we can find it on our way to the capital?
Sure. I'm always down for some
I
fun.
mean, do we know anything about it? Just was it
Yeah, no,
talked
we
about in
know
the capital? Like,
Yeah. Do we know anything about it?
Oh, yeah.
You've heard rumors. Just based off the rumors of what you've seen and maybe the bounty for the information.
Yeah.
But other than that, no.
Yeah, I heard they were
I'm just-
capturing children.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, we've had some experience with them, and as of late, I've been, quote, called to there a little bit. So, if y'all don't mind making a quick pit stop to see what's going on there on our way to the capital, as long as Aaron thinks we have time to do all of that. I don't know the math, so. Because I don't even know what day it is today either.
Today is the 57th.
And it takes 1 day for 1 square, right?
Currently, in
1
your
day for 1
circumstance.
square, yeah. Depending on the weather.
The weather is shit.
63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. I mean, if we don't spend more than a day or two at the carnival, I think we'll be fine.
Ever since the dragon and Lord Stonebeard shot ice and lightning into the sky, it has been nothing but a snowstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Also, time is different in the tent
Mm-hmm.
because of the pocket dimension, so we don't know if time's gonna move forward or stay where it is or like speed past and come out on like.
Yeah, what happened last time?
Next
Didn't it
month.
stay the same?
Nope, you guys just went in. currently. You don't know what happens if you come out.
Yeah, we got
Mm.
tossed out.
If time went slowly last time, that doesn't mean it's going to happen this time.
This is hard. We have too many things we need to do. I'd like somebody else's
where it is.
input.
We could just make our way to the capital, and if the tent appears, then because
Well, yeah,
I
that's
heard
sorry.
it just randomly shows up, so it might just pop up in front of us. Who knows?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I was getting at with like as we walk,
Well,
Daisy kind of points at it, and then
so the
when we
bounties, by the way, are from the capital. They're stamped with the official seal of the capital. So if
Yeah.
anyone knows, like, if the carnival is like active in the area, it would be the one that put the bounty on for the information.
That's true. And honestly, if people at the carnival are getting devoured, I mean, that's not really our fault. So if they get to wait a little bit longer, that's, I feel like, fine. And we'll get to them when we get to them. But yeah, we can go to the Capitol, and then I'll set my tree nearby the Capitol, and then we'll go to Ordon. And we'll do the Ordon stuff. We'll come back, possibly do some capital stuff.
It's a 9-day
and then
travel to. I guess since if you want to straight shot it through the forest, I could argue that's worse than doing the road. But I did say current travel time is 1 hex per day.
Yeah.
So
well, that
it's
still
1,
gives
2,
us
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get to capital.
That's fine. So we get to Capital, I make a tree, we set up Leshy and Starry, and then we head to Ordon, which will probably eat up the rest of our time. We'll do our Ordon stuff, we'll travel back to the Capital, possibly do capital stuff. I don't think we've decided exactly if we're gonna do that yet. And then after that, we go to the carnival, which is nearby the Capital anyway.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Yeah. Is there a voting system?
I lay down my plan and then I say, does anybody else have a different plan that we can add to a voting system? And if not, this is the plan we're doing.
Are we just
If
going to
it's-
streamline to it and not have any obstacles or situations on the way?
I mean, we kind of just have to hope so.
Yeah.
Because we just got to get there.
I'm
feel
stopping
like
you
no,
at
I
the
just meant more
crossroads
like the
for a
date.
specific reason, but yeah,
Yeah.
continue.
The DM moving our token and cutting our time short was more I was referring to.
Yeah, but I mean, either
Yeah.
way, we have a couple days extra too. So like, I think we'll be fine if we just do our straight shot and then do a straight shot toward Dawn afterwards. And then I think we'll make it. Probably we'll cut it close, but I think we'll make it on time. I think that's it then. I think that's what we're doing.
Unless you wanted to swing
Crassus?
by Glond at all. Unless you
No,
wanted
we don't.
to-
I don't necessarily think we have time to go by Glond because it's going to be like a pretty tight window to get to Ordon. Because there's no road from the capital to Ordon, so I assume it's going to take us longer. So it's going to be pretty tight. I just don't think we have time to go to Glond. But when we come back to the capital, we can swing by Glond.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to Leshy, Starry, and Crassus and make sure they're also chill with that plan.
Crassus is on board, but
Sick.
his concern is so with what just happened.
Yeah.
The bounty on the dragon, like Ty, what are we doing now? Like a great beast, I can see is interpreted a different way, but I thought that was the goal.
I did too. Until Serenade decided differently.
She did.
I think many a thing can be a great
Hold
beast.
Hold on. She did? What do you mean by that?
She just told me it's not required anymore.
Okay, so we can go fulfill the sacrifice?
No, I gotta do other stuff now.
Oh, well,
New challenges, you know.
okay.
She's not ready for me yet.
Those gods, so finicky.
Yeah, they are. So what's my role then here? Like, are you gonna tell me, or am I just going to be in the dark? Because you know
Oh,
how that's
fuck
against
off.
Sarenrae. Like, the whole thing.
Crassus, I appreciate everything that you have done, and I'm not dismissing you, so don't even go there. But this is my quest. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Very well, madam.
The second that Corey hears "madam" come out of Crassus's mouth, he gags and makes the most disgusted face.
I'm right next to Corey, like,
Like, are you hearing this?
yeah, dude, no, I heard it.
You guys are
I
on
know-
horses
I
and like on.
I know we're not gonna fight anymore, but are you hearing this?
Dude, I heard. Yeah, he can't hear us. Dude, I heard it too.
So we heard that conversation?
I mean, you could have. Like, it's up to you, but
me and Corey were definitely listening in. 100%, we were listening in.
My
It's
elf
fine.
ears.
I really stuck with Corey for the past couple days. Just she's really helped me like start to laugh and start to be like, it's not that deep, like it's fine, we can figure this out, blah 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 blah.
We're gonna be
Um,
okay.
And I've like throughout the trip I've interacted more with Ty, and like not so much with Crassus yet, but I'm trying, but like slowly but surely.
yeah. Starry and Leshy kind of talk about like finances and how much a place is gonna be. How the key might help them find a place. Like they could
Mhm.
definitely trade it in for something decent for a while. She can go back to bartending, and he'll do just manual labor in the salt mines or something to that effect, and or on the
Yeah.
farm. And that's what
How
they kind of
much-
talk about.
Would I know, because I don't want to outright ask them anything yet, but would I know roughly how much money they'd have?
Make a insight check. Just
And
based
then,
off the conversation.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'll be there, I'll be around. I'm definitely always listening to everything that Starry says. If I ever hear her voice, I prick up a little bit.
Hey, Sam. Something Crassus said was a lie. You don't know what it was, but something tipped your ear for deceived.
Thinking.
Is it the double ear?
It's the third. It's the third ear. It's
Yeah,
the
but
third
that's why
ear.
I- lies.
That's why I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
That's why you have 3 ears. The third one
It's
catches
canon.
lies.
Yes.
Other than catching lies, it doesn't do anything else. You only hear lies in it.
You see that they have simple garb on. They have simple backpacks.
Mm-hmm. They did get some money from us, from the...
Yep. And I remember Leshy giving a ton of it back.
Yeah. But
Starry kind of
nobody
kept
do
hers.
anything. I'm doing it.
But yeah, they're well off now that you gave them money. Like, think of a farmer gets like 2 gold, if that, a month.
Mhm.
So,
Judging by what I know about like how much homes possibly cost in the capital and how much it is to just survive, let's say
good.
they don't.
They're
Let's say
good.
they don't work at all. They'll be fine for how long, roughly? Just rough.
30 days.
Okay, cool. Just.
I mean, I can probably tell them
don't
the best
give them
place.
anything. I want to do.
Well, knowledge is always a good
Yeah,
thing.
knowledge is
Oh,
always.
knowledge.
Mhm.
Sorry, I thought Sam was gonna give him money.
We're going
and I
to
was
a
like,
new
no,
place. Don't tell him
Don't
anything.
tell them any. I didn't mean tell. I
Don't
just mean
give
don't
them
give them.
anything. Don't be nice to them, you new fucking
Don't-
player. Like,
don't-
oh my
Don't-
god, they're
don't
Don't
my
tell
friends.
them what bars to go into, what people
Don't.
to upset.
Nope. Don't tell them
They're
where they
my-
might get
they're
jobs
my
at.
friends. You can't have my friends.
Alright, pulls a knife
I'm
on
s-
Sam.
No, literally. I'm so sorry.
Uh,
That is not what I meant.
I mean,
My
do you want to
friends.
be a part of this conversation, Sam?
I mean, in terms of like giving a bit of a layout of the land that I don't know, yeah, of course.
Okay, what in specific of the conversation do you want to give some insight on?
Probably sort of where the
You cut off at where?
yeah, probably because I brain farted. I'm buffering. Sort of like the difference between like, you know, the potential slum areas and like this area is like a little bit below your suburb spec, and you know, you could probably get like a decent room here. I've heard that like, because I've been to like LA and I know hanging out with some of my mates there, it's like you can't go into this section and you can't go down like this street because like it's
Okay.
fucking gangs.
All right.
Sort of a little bit of that, but not to scare them off. But like, you know,
Okay.
if you want to have a decent house room, maybe hit like this part of the capital.
So you explain that between Mints and Rhoda, well, in this case, you would think of the establishment, not the person, but you'd think between Mints and Bed of Stone, those two inns and taverns, you'd think is an okay place for like starting out. But the higher you get up the mountain, the more expensive the houses are going to get. But the more amenities that you're gonna have. Like an open market is above the Bed and Stone, but just to reach the 3 gates, it's going to cost around 50 to 75 gold pieces. 25 gold a gate is the entry fee to each section of the city. It encourages people to be well behaved, and they don't have to tax people as much if they pay their toll.
Yeah, it's basically like paying your way up to aristocracy.
Yep. But you say between Mints and the Bed of Stone.
Do you think I would be able to like tip off a little piece of my heartstone? Like a little tiny piece.
What do you mean? Like for
Just
warmth?
like a little no. Maybe to turn into a little piece of jewelry.
The Heartstone, the one that keeps its temperature.
Yes.
No, I thought you meant like the speaking spell.
Oh no.
No. That's not a heart anymore.
Yeah, you could if you really wanted to. Do you have what is it? Stone crafter's tools or cobble kit or something like that?
I have grit and determination and jeweler's
Don't we
tools.
all? Well, you did
And
say you're
maybe-
making jewelry.
I did say I'm making jewelry, and also Jazz, the fuck is her name? Dez. Also, Dez is really strong, so I feel like Dez could probably help me out with this. Just to get off a little piece, maybe like the size of a nickel.
So a jeweler's tools is for more intricate things. However, you're gonna need to break a piece off. I don't know if you have a hammer or something like that.
I have a knife, and I have because I don't want to like hurt the integrity of the actual heartstone itself. I just want a little piece to be cut off.
Like I said, you
got-
kind of need
always
like a
pay
focused
someone to
chisel
do it.
then, you know.
right.
You can always
And
pay someone to do it.
do you possibly have?
Would Smith tools work for that?
Yeah, I would say yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah. Okay, then I'd like throughout our time traveling, when I see that most people are kind of a little distracted, I'll make my way over to Dez's horse, and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, Des.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I, without even asking, began to climb up on her horse. So, so I was thinking, and I sit comfortably, and I'm like, hey, so I was thinking, I pull out my heartstone. I've got this giant fucking stone, and it keeps heat, and it's really great. You've probably seen it when we're camping. I pull it out a lot. I get cold, but I
Not
was wondering if
anymore.
you'd. Yeah, but it's just for my own heart
Yep.
and soul. I still want it.
It's
But I'm like, would
placebo.
you literally like would you
Or a
be able
phantom.
to yeah, phantom cold? Would you be able to cut off the size of, in real life would be a nickel? I don't know what that is in fake life, and I'm not good with measurements. But would you be able to cut like a size of that out or chisel a size of that out? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a sphere or anything. Just chisel a little piece of it out, possibly. Maybe.
Let me take a look at it. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Grab your Smith's tools, which are not made for this. But a hammer and a piece of almost like rebarb iron, it'll have to do for a chisel. So you crank it, make a strength check.
Can I use my Smith tools for this?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my
20.
fucking god.
I hope I don't break it. Shit.
I'll buy you new ones. I'll buy you new ones.
You
I'll
get
buy you a new
three
one.
so you get, instead of the one that you wanted, you get 3
Okay.
tiny shards, but an entire pound of the
Oh my god.
stone also comes off.
This was a 5-pound stone, right?
Yep. Now it's a
Okay,
4
so now
pound
it's a 4 pounds.
and a 1 pound, and then you have 3 tiny shards.
Okay.
You're
I
leaving.
hold the
You're on the same horse.
yeah. I hold the shards in my hand, and I'm like, honestly, that's pretty dope. I like hesitate. I like put my arms around Des and hesitate, and then I just am like, whatever. And I hug Des. I'm like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I put all the pieces in my back and look around, making sure nobody saw. And then I'm just like, I'll be on my horse. Peace out. And I quickly make my way back to my horse.
Sure, no problem.
And during our trip, I am secretly working with my jeweler's tools, just so that is known.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll with your jeweler's tools, and we're gonna use we'll go with intelligence, as it's really testing your mind to get it.
Roll intelligence?
No. Do you have jeweler's tools as a proficient like kit?
Yeah, somewhere I think I'm supposed to. My proficiency. Oh fuck! Put it in there. Dude, I can do that. Give me 4 seconds to remember how to do that, and I'll do it.
You click the button, and it'll toggle. It should toggle. Hey, which one do you want to use?
Yeah, but I didn't. I never put it in my inventory.
Right.
I only wrote it down. So you can.
Oh, you're not proficient with them. Okay.
No. I bought a jeweler's.
You bought
a
one.
jeweler.
Okay, so you're not proficient. So in that case, it is just an intelligence check.
Yeah, because I've just been making jewelry with the jeweler's kit.
So Sam, your answer is no. They're just rare. Okay.
Cool.
Can I, because we do have a long trip, since I have 3 pieces, can I do it 3 times? I make 3 different attempts?
Sure.
Cool. 19's pretty good. Can I use that 19 and use 2 pieces in that 19?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Then I'll take that. And so my first one was a dud. I did really bad. And then the second one, I used 2 pieces to make something that I will explain later.
Yes, we've seen it. We saw it in Salem, by the way.
Damn it, I haven't yet. No spoilers.
In Salem, Massachusetts,
I have, so
with all the
good.
witchy
Was
stuff
it
and
was
whatnot.
it like the worst movie ever?
That's
Nope.
alright. We're not gonna talk about it, but anyway.
Music though, the music was awesome.
Yeah, we love the music.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with it so much.
I need to
So,
go see it again.
so the crossroads. As you guys hit the crossroads, it's almost like night and day with the travel on the road. So every once in a while, you saw, or maybe some camps on the road.
Was there
like
any
fire.
issues with the blood moon?
Oh, it's still up, and it has been for the last 7 days.
Wait, 7 days? It's only been 5 days.
5 days. My bad.
Oh,
No, you know what? We're gonna add 2 days to it because that's what the mansion does.
What?
Yeah, as you guys came out, you realize it's been 2 days instead of just the one night.
So the
Disrespectful.
blood moon's been up for 7 days.
Yes.
But what does that mean? Why is it out during the daytime?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? What
But
does
as
it
you
mean?
guys approach the crossroads is where again a lot of this travel starts to take place. You see a bunch of merchants, a bunch of people's lives being pushed into a cart, and they're going to the capital. In fact, you join a what's the word for it when you're on the highway with like 3 people for long periods of time?
Caravan?
Caravan, yeah.
Travel
Thank
buddy.
you. Yeah, you join essentially a caravan of people. You got 2 families behind you and a family in front of you. And you see like single knights and guards that look like they just took everything and are... Oh, it's /WDM, yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure before I
Test it out before you do it.
Yeah.
Well, you can. I can send you the. I made a macro.
I
see
see
that?
it. I see it.
Okay,
Does
okay.
everyone see this?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Sick. Okay,
They
Mm-mm.
could be lying.
it might be. Okay,
But
thank you. Anyway,
you
keep
guys
going.
kind of join that caravan, and that caravan brings you all the way to the capital after 2 more days. Before you guys enter the capital, you take the time to make a tree appear at the capital.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I was typing a message to you. Okay. Yes. Once we get to the capital, I would like to find a very good-looking tree somewhere not directly in the capital, but really close to it. Unless it's really hard to get inside the capital, then I guess maybe we should do it inside if we can.
As you approach the capital, you see the sheer size of this massive city.
Jesus fuck no.
At least you should. I put you on the
Bob.
thing.
Yeah. Who is this guy with the goggles? He looks so fun.
You see that to even enter the main capital city, that there is a essentially land staircase that leads all the way up. An almost impenetrable city.
Yeah, it's gonna take too long. I'll do a tree inside the capital.
No, you have to do it outside.
Damn it. Okay, can I find a tree around here that's semi-hidden, so it's not like out in the open, but not that anybody would know, but
Yeah,
In a
that's
nice shady
why I put it
grove.
outside.
yeah, good. But close enough that we can make a quick entrance.
As you
Not that
approach
anyone would know.
the gates to capital, the greatest city in any age, you see tons of people trying to get in, camping outside because they can't afford to go inside. You see the captain of the guard and probably 50 to 60 guards surrounding the gates. What do you guys do?
Corey?
Hmm.
I love you here. Or actually, no, Sam.
So-
Sam, you take the lead. Dean?
like awake.
How
Sam
did
and
you
Corey
get
can.
out of the capital?
That's what I was gonna feel like. Is there a secret passageway or
Secret tunnel.
cord or secret cord?
tunnel.
No, there's no secret way into the capital that you're aware of that didn't get destroyed when you used it.
Oh yeah, is Sam like on the run or something? Oh yeah, she was.
I was
Or he
gonna
was.
feel
not.
like just pay to get in.
Okay. How much is it?
Well, I don't know, but I think I still have the vault key from the people of light for my services.
What's the vault key?
Well, they were supposed to pay me, and yeah, they were like, it's in a vault in the capital. So if
Oh
I
yeah.
flash that to whoever is letting people in, we might be able to
It's worth a
get
try.
in officially.
It's worth a try.
All right.
And then if that doesn't work, I have a backup plan.
As you guys approach the gates with your horses, you realize that the gates for the horses and for big buggies and stuff has closed, and they chained it shut.
Interesting. Is there anybody around here?
You see guards handling all of the produce and anything that's being traded manually. Like one person grabs it from one cart, goes through the gate, puts it in another, they go up the stairs, you know? And then rinse and repeat.
Admittedly, if need be, do we think Crassus could stay out here with the horse and buggies while we go in and take care of business? Because we're not going to be that long.
Yeah, isn't the whole
He kind of
point? Aren't we
sighs
just
and he's
setting up
like,
Ari and not Ari? Aren't we just setting up Starry
Yeah.
and Lashley here?
Exactly. I don't even think all of us need to go in there because I did the
No.
tree. We are just here to set it, and I'm going in to help set
I
up
think-
Starry and
I
Leshy,
think-
but
just the main group plus Starry and Leshy. So Crassus can stay here. Like, he
Yeah,
has no
and well-
interest, but he also doesn't want to be left in the snow.
yeah, I'm just saying if Sam and Dez, not that Chris and Ree wouldn't want to come in, but if Sam and Dez didn't want to go in, that would also make sense because they don't really fucking care about Starry and Leshy yet. But
But they're
I
playing,
just feel like
so
this-
they're coming in.
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna like. I have disguise kit proficiencies, but I don't have disguise kit. So can I roll it for
I
like?
have a disguise kit. I have multiple.
I don't really want to ask about that
Oh.
yet, but just more above table. I don't have a kit, but is there like mud and stuff around? I can like discreetly try and not make me look as I am.
You're
Maybe make me
not
look dirty
wanted in
and
the
poor
capital,
or
are you?
something. Doesn't mean I want to make attention.
Putting mud all over your face might bring attention to you.
That's why I
No.
ask.
Yeah. Is there any way that I can notice that he doesn't want to be noticed and then offer to help disguise him? Because I have proficiency with the disguise kit.
I think a hood and mask will be just fine for you.
I can't try and dirty myself up or something.
You can make yourself a little poorer.
You want me to roll for that, or just it happens?
Oh yeah, we'll roll for it. We'll go with. Do you have a disguise kit or proficiency with said disguise kit?
I've got proficiency. I don't know what attribute you want me to put towards it.
We'll go with since it's so like ramshackled kind of disguise. We'll go with charisma.
Sure.
Come on.
You definitely look like one of the poor souls outside the gate.
Dirty street urchin.
You guys approach the gate. Hold up. The guard captain kind of stops the current ins and outs of trade. Walks up to your group that has approached the gate that has been cleared, by the way. Don't tell me. You guys want in?
Got it in one.
Okay. Any credentials?
Key to a vault in the city.
Okay, that's one person. He kind of sighs. Anyone else who doesn't have credentials and are a guest of the capital must pay the toll. And
Which
any
is?
other toll through each gate leading up to the capital city.
Oh my god.
How much in total is that, guard captain?
Well,
Sir?
I see 4 more of you without a
Great.
good reason and credentials to be here. So
Yeah.
that will be 100 gold for the lot.
Okay.
Wait, who's staying behind then?
Crassus?
Crassus.
Oh, yes. Starry and Leshy are there too. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
150.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm trying to decide if I should make a fake ID, but that's probably not the best idea. Because every time I've tried, Josh
Is that-
has been
Is
a
the 150 just for this gate, or is it for all gates?
It's just for this gate.
What?
Okay.
I said in total
That's-
throughout all the gates.
No, I don't
That's
know. You'd have to
150.
talk to my guards that are stationed there, but I can tell you right now, every gate leading to the capital is going to cost you 25 gold without
My
credentials.
God.
How many
Only-
gates are there?
Now, I'm a good guard captain. So, when someone asks me how many gates are there to my town that I protect, I'm just gonna let you figure it out. And if you can't pay the
Oh.
coin, then you're gonna be stuck at the gate that you are.
I just want to make sure I go in with the right amount of coin. Like, it's not that deep.
Why would you not bring coin to the capital, the greatest city of this and
I
any
am
age?
bringing coin, but I'm not bringing every coin I own
Why would you not?
because I don't have all of my coin on me.
Pity.
Yeah, you
It was
are.
20. It was 25 gold per person.
Per gate, at least.
I'll
We
move
only
that
need to
so
get
you can
through this
kind
one
of see.
first.
So 1,
I
2,
can't-
3, 4, 5,
We are.
6, technically 7 gates.
You know what? We actually do have.
And you don't know where the
credentials,
vault
but
is.
we forgot them in our carriage, so we'll be right back to go get them. So
I've heard that
excuse,
before.
Excuse us, and
Um,
dude, guys, I feel like I should make them because I'm not spending that much money.
Do I get the inclination that Stonebeard's army are welcome here? Because I know they're the army.
Are you
itself
wearing
is
their
sitting up-
colors? Their,
No,
their
no.
vestments?
I have an insignia of in my something like I have like a badge or something that it signifies like my rank in the what my rank was in the
Okay. What's your background again?
it is scout.
Soldier, right? Or scout.
Yeah.
Okay, scout.
Soldiers. Scout.
He'll take notice to it. He'll be like, "You dwarf, you don't bear the ring of a citizen." Where'd you get the medals? Basically sussing out that you didn't get them from here.
Wait, medals in regards to the insignia?
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually employed by Stonebeard in one of his ranks.
Why are you here? State your mission.
I'm actually here to deliver a message to Stonebeard himself. I hear he's further in the capital. They didn't really give me a lot of information, just told me to deliver this message to Stonebeard.
He whispers something into this darker skinned dwarf with a braid that goes all the way around her waist.
Queen.
Ooh.
And she kind of whispers something back. I'd say the only one that gets perception here is Sam.
Rude.
And Corey. Corey too. Corey, you get, yeah. Corey,
Okay.
you too. Sorry. I keep forgetting that you're literally an assassin.
Oh, Daisy's also staying behind with Crassus, just so you know.
They're not
Oh,
letting
cool,
him in.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
cool,
that's why he's
language.
staying with Crassus.
Cool, our language dwarvish. Good.
Yeah, I thought, Sam, you do know Dwarvish.
Yeah, I know, but I don't fucking remember what my stat sheet says. So
Oh.
I was like, good. I do speak dwarvish.
Okay. It's not about it being in Dwarvish. It is, but also Corey knows Dwarvish, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it's just like maybe it's not in common or something. So
it is in Dwarvish, and you get the snippets of does that check out. You don't hear an answer, and they do talk about something else, but they kind of look at you. Captain Azul goes up to you and says, "Just you?"
Mm-mm.
Oh, oh gosh. Above table, like, should I say yes?
Can I
He looks
help
at the
with-
group and says, "They
can
don't
I
bear the
help with
mark of
that?
Stonebeard."
Can
And
I
neither
help
do
with that?
you.
Really?
Where's your
Because
vestment,
we-
soldier?
We would have heard it. So can I assist with the lie and be all like, she's never spoken of this. We don't like. What is this mission? Play into that like overselling of a lie. Just
Oh,
You
you're
didn't tell
yes.
us. You
You're
were
saying
honest.
you're yes-anding.
yeah, just be all like, you didn't tell us that you were on a secret mission from Stonebeard. How could
Make
you
it- make
keep
a
this deception
deception
from
check.
us?
But he does ask, why aren't they investments? Why are you the only one that with the insignia?
Well, I
And
was
why-
trying to do that to help.
Why
I
did
was
you
giving
not
the help.
present yourself as a soldier?
I was trying to give the
with
help
this
action
mission
to Des
instead?
instead.
Instead, this elf presented a key to the vault, and you're somehow in this group.
We said we were a group.
We just found him on the road, brother.
Could
I
I?
don't even know
Let me,
that.
let me
this
paint a
small
picture.
thing-
So this cleared out area, who only has one trading cart, and on each side of the gate, it's cleared out because the guards are there, and they're telling people to get fucking lost. You group of people walk up at the same time and
Yeah.
talk as if you know each other.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
we've been walking along the path together for like a few hours.
Oh yeah,
I met
few
them down the
hours,
road.
Yep, totally.
Met
He's
them
not
down the road.
buying any of that, so
Bro,
my
can I-
plan was to assist.
Can I dress as a
Des.
guard?
immediately
front of the
right
guard?
now, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'll walk away. Dress as a guard. Use a disguise kit. Use persuasion. Dress as a guard.
It's
Hello,
just
Captain.
not gonna work.
Walk through. Why not? You're telling me he knows every single guard in his.
You can't walk away without I'm just letting you know that's just not gonna work.
I
We've
guess
at least
I'll
seen your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna disguise myself as somebody else.
You don't even have the type of armor that they have.
I have a disguise kit.
Your disguise kit does not have a set of full plate armor.
It sure does. I'll make armor with my performance of creation
No.
and a little music box so that the music
You
that he
do
hears
know
is coming from the
performance of
music
creation has a limit to the gold value, and plate armor is
Yeah.
1,500 gold pieces.
box. And I'm really high level.
It's all right.
Yes, that's level. What are we,
He
6?
kind of gets a little
You've
angry with
took
you,
down
but
every
he is
performance
talking.
of creation.
He is talking directly to Desra right now because he
Yeah.
thinks, well, you're the leader right now. You're the one in the metal. You don't have your vestments, but he's kind of believing you have a message for Stonebeard, and also believes that Stonebeard is here.
Yeah, so my role for deception was more to help as a help action for
Yes.
Des than anything else.
Which
So
you
they
would
can roll
give
with
advantage
advantage.
to him, or sorry, her.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
what are you saying to the captain currently?
Oh gosh. Well, Stonebeard is in the capital, but he doesn't want, a lot of commotion being made about him being in there. So he sends me and a bunch of these misfits to bringing a message, so, we're not drawing everybody's attention to it.
Throw off the
Why?
scent, as it were.
When I send a message, I never send a flock of birds. Just one.
We're just pals.
That's
Yeah.
great. And pals
But-
usually pay the toll at the gate.
But,
Oh.
if someone's watching where the birds are being released from, you
Look,
might
I'm
want to see
very,
a couple
very
decoys.
busy today, guys. Are you gonna come? You're fine. Your mission checks out. Thank you, soldier.
We're with
You're
him.
fine. Your vault key gives you permission. I get it. You're an elf. That's kind of weird, but it's not uncommon. All right. Y'all have to pay, or you're not getting in.
I pull out a vault key that I made from my performance of creation and a little music box that is running to cover up the music. I'm just like, oh, cool. I forgot I had this music box. I also have a key though.
Can I see the key?
Why?
Well, Seeker Resha here has a peculiar sight with her.
You fucking always do this. God. Ugh. Whatever. I throw the key in a bush.
She
whatever.
kind of you see her eyes flash, almost like I already forgot his name, but the shopkeep at the Hunters Guild. Cedric, I want to say.
Cedric, yeah.
It was not Cedric.
It was not. It was something cool.
Silhouette?
Silhouette. They flash gold. She kind of looks at you and she's like appalled by the amount of magic that she sees. She's like, holy, we need to cuff these fuckers before they come in, sir.
What?
Oh my god.
Why? I take a
She
step back.
points at Ari. This one can cast spells and has a whole bunch of mojo on her. This one can
So?
cast spells and
Is
has a
magic
whole bunch of
illegal?
mojo on her. And literally points at everyone who can cast a spell or has a magic weapon /
Is
item.
magic illegal?
No.
Then what the fuck's the issue?
The guard captain looks and points to the sky. You see that? That's been there for the last 5 to 7 days ish.
No,
7
it's been
days.
more than that.
No, 9 days now, right?
Yeah.
9
Okay.
days. That's the blood moon. It only comes
Yeah, I
out
get it.
once a week, usually.
I've been here. I live here too.
You know what chaos magic is.
Sure do.
You understand why people that can
Yeah.
cast magic are dangerous.
No, because hey, bud, this is discrimination. I have
It's
no
not
intention.
discrimination. I am
It
protecting
totally
my city.
is. But no, you're not actually. Just dude. Okay, fucking. My God. it's so difficult to get inside anywhere with you, Josh. Going into any town is such a hassle, and it's so
Without having to
annoying.
It's
Okay.
almost like there's
My
a real
God.
world around you.
I'm not
With
spending
rules.
$5,000 to get inside this goddamn city. Like, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. Just to go in here for 2 seconds? That's ridiculous. People are annoying. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're no longer
They
pretty.
need, well, you need to make a deception check with your fake key.
He should do a persuasion check.
You get
I thought she
advantage.
threw it into the. I thought she threw it into the bush.
Not if he's gonna let me do a check. He didn't say that earlier.
No, when you held up the key, he asked to look at it, and then he said, Seeker Resha has an ability, and then you were still holding on to it, and she looked at you, and they're magic, and she says that's a magic key, because it is.
It is.
It's just not the right magic key. So I
I
want you
just
to
said it-
roll deception to see if they buy the fake key. You
They're
get
not
advantage.
going
Yeah, there you
to.
go.
21.
All right.
It's just a key, man.
Look,
You're making everything so difficult.
Why didn't you produce that literally when I asked you what your business is here? You're good to go.
I gotta be honest, I was just curious as to what the usual manner is around here.
Yeah,
that's
you
all.
don't look like you're from around here. I understand.
I'm clearly not. I'm very
No,
sorry.
You are very,
I'm very
not.
sorry.
But anyone who can cast magic must be cuffed in my city.
Right. These two, I'm going to Leshy and Starry. I'm like, they're with me. They're
No.
they're hired
No
help.
freeloaders.
Nah, they're just hired help.
It's the middle of winter. We have enough going on down here.
Right. So they're just gonna come in and we're gonna leave, and it'll be easy peasy. It's no big deal.
Until they pay the fine for each gate.
Nah, they're just coming in to help me get in there, and then we're gonna leave together.
Above
I think you
table,
should
we
let them
have-
come in.
We have 200 gold from, because I know Dan had like 800 gold from, and if you just kept that from his stuff.
Dan had 800 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
was our sugar
God.
daddy.
Oh yeah.
And we also got like $1,000 each from killing fucking Russia. No, Utala.
Yeah, it
so.
is gonna be crazy expensive. So I was just trying to get as few people to have to pay as possible. Was
Yeah.
what I was
Oh,
going for
yeah.
there.
He didn't pay your bounty on the dragon. He paid your bounty on Resha. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Thank you for
Utala.
that
It was on
clarification.
It's Utala.
Utala.
Utala. Resha's still alive.
Yeah.
So is it just 50? It's 75 now. No, yeah, it's 75. 80? It's 100. What is it?
It's
What?
100.
Oh my
It's
god.
100.
It's
It's
Ty.
100.
It's Ty, me,
That is
Leshy,
seven.
and Starry.
That is $700, guys.
Sir?
Does she get like a religious thing to get in?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm actually here on business.
What business do you have in the city?
I'm here on a holy quest from Sarenrae to offer aid, guidance, and blessings to the contestants in the upcoming tournament.
Are you staying for the tournament then?
Yes.
Yes.
Basically, he's saying, are you staying basically up until the tournament? Because he wants to know if you're gonna leave, then you're lying.
Yeah, I'm here for the tournament.
Okay. Resha's eyes glow, and she puts her hand on his armor, and his
Wait,
armor.
what?
Sorry, Reshna. Reshna.
So many names, and you gotta pick one letter apart, man.
Yep. You could call her Seeker Voss if you want, but Seeker Voss.
Yeah.
Seeker Voss puts her hand on the captain. His armor starts to glow hot, and he starts to like start to boil in his armor, and then she lets go, and then he kind of catches his breath. All right, heal me.
over a healing potion.
Right.
He's not gonna take that, obviously.
No.
He wants to know
It's
you're
like
a healer for the tournament. God forbid a guard do his due diligence. God damn, guys.
He's just annoying.
You're right, but it's real for
No,
his
I get
character.
it. I totally get it.
So
He
even if
heals
I don't.
for-
That doesn't mean he's not.
He's like,
annoying.
ugh. It's. I don't know if it'll do good in the tournament, but technically I do feel better. So, sure, but you're gonna have to be cuffed until the tournament.
But I'm supposed to bless the tournament. How can I offer blessings if I can't reach my
Don't
god?
worry about the blessings. Guardian of Seeker, Guardian of Morden. He's on it.
It's against her religion. Be cuffed like that.
So
Can she be cuffed, but it not inherit her movement? What's that word?
inhibit.
Inhibit. Thank you. Inhibit her movement.
he produces a cuff that is not a null ring, is not a silver ring. It's not a ring at all. It looks like an iron manacle.
Good
It
old
looks-
going back to basic witchcraft.
It looks goblin made. They're magic suppressant cuffs. Alright?
Her magic is the way she speaks to her god. You wouldn't take her
It will
god
not
from
cut
her.
off your connection with your god. And Seeker Voss holds up her arm, and you see her essentially having a cuff on. It just limits your magic. It doesn't let chaos control you.
Who do we go to get it off?
Well, any guard has a key, but
Okay.
only in circumstances of great distress is that allowed.
Right. Oh, that's fine.
And
Or
most
when
of
we
the
leave.
time in the city, if one of my guards takes off a cuff without my knowledge, they are fired and the person is ejected from the capital, banished.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Would
can
I
get
know if there's
banished.
any like?
Are
Would
you
I know if
staying?
there's like any magical aspect to these manacles? Do I know if they can like? For example, if I lockpick them, can I like relock them at another time or?
make a history check.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Should we
lived,
tell-
You lived here, so yeah, advantage.
Should we tell him that you'll be leaving once
Fucking-
to go to a wedding, and then
These
And then you
manacles
can
have
come
no
get-
keyhole.
you can come get the manacle off, and then come back for the thing? But be like, I'm here to start my prayer. I'm gonna leave once to go to a wedding for a friend, and then I'll be back to continue my prayer.
That's if he allows it.
Well, it doesn't.
I'm sure
I
we
mean,
can come up with an excuse as to why we have
You
to
could
leave.
also
I have,
argue
I have
that
great
you're
persuasion.
that you're the what's the word for the guy that says the vow or whatever, not the
Oh,
The officiant.
you're
The
a
officiant,
you're
yeah.
the officiant.
Exactly. Just when we need to leave, be like, hey, all of this, and I can help because I have really good persuasion, so I can help with that.
My
And,
way.
then,
Okay.
Or
and that's if
we
you
can
want to
set
put
up
the
our
manacle
home
on.
tree. Wait, could
Nope.
we
Yeah,
set
the
up
home-
a new home tree in the city?
Not without getting noticed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
Because
it
again,
was already
the-
planted outside the city.
It is
Yeah,
currently.
it's outside the city.
Yeah,
But
this is
like we could
birds and
easily
apples,
get
really.
back into the city.
Yeah, there's no tree that isn't at least a little hidden. And then somebody
No.
makes a distraction, and I fucking magic that tree.
I thought
The
we
tree
I thought it was
appears
already
magical.
planted.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Like the tree
Song.
has embers on it and has orange leaves after the case. Like
That's
it
fine.
is a magical tree after you put your key in it.
Which is
Like
why I
the-
wanted to hide it, guys.
It's like the particles on the ender portal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he says, "Are you staying then until the tournament?"
Yes,
I know.
I will have to leave for a wedding for a couple days, but I do intend on staying the rest of the time.
A wedding. What is your purpose for going to a wedding?
Well, you can only be married under a priest.
You mean priestess?
Did you just assume my gender?
Yes. Roll
How
deception.
dare you?
You get advantage because you're knowledgeable about the whole system and how actually, yeah, you could lie currently.
Yeah, they're
If you
real
wanted to.
witches.
You said persuasion or deception?
I'll let you choose.
Well, they're the same,
Well, you are lying, so
so deception.
I would say more deception, but if you do persuasion, you get a little debuff.
18.
Alright, 18. Are there any other religious ones of you guys?
Sorry.
No? Okay. Here you go. He puts a cuff on you. Because of your religious status, you are exempt from the gate toll.
Is there any way I can use Starry's pregnancy to get her in free, do we think?
If anything, it'll make her cost more.
Yeah.
Right? He'll charge her for 2.
No,
He
you gotta pay
seems.
double, you
How about
gotta
this?
pay people.
I'll let Ari know. He seems like he would not go for that.
Okay, cool. I was asking above table because like I was thinking about it, and then I was like, nah, Josh is a little shit.
I
He's
thought
not gonna let me
I
do
thought
that.
I did
I'm gonna
mention.
try.
I thought I did mention families were outside the gate, like just camping because they can't
Yeah.
afford to
Oh.
go inside.
Okay. Well, then that gets us only 3 people we need to pay in, and I'd much rather that than the 5 it was before. Yeah.
All right. Is that everyone?
Unless-
Everyone agrees to pay the
unless,
toll. Can I get back to work with my men on trading and stuff?
I mean, I ain't stopping you.
Wait, you're stealing from him? Or you-
No,
I
I did like
no.
no. I'm like just like because I'm looking poor.
Okay.
Mhm.
I see.
So I'm like, I'm
make
trying to,
a
like, gather up
performance.
all my
Make a
coins.
performance check.
Who has Dan's money? Because we should probably write that down somewhere.
Just add 200 to everyone, right?
2, 4, 6, 8. Ty, me.
Oh shoot! How much gold did we get for the contract?
I don't know.
It was 1,000
I don't
each.
1,000 each, and then we split the rest between Crassus.
Yeah, it's 3, 3,
Actually,
3
I'm-
for all the
Well,
other.
Crassus, Leshy, and Starry.
So
Okay, so then another 200 for each of us for Dan's gold. And we're just gonna assume Perry had no gold.
Perry,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna assume he
Oh.
didn't, because he technically didn't give you the gold. Like, I remember him giving you like the magic weapons and stuff, but not the
Yeah.
gold.
Harry also seems
Um,
like that grandpa that will go visit occasionally, and he's like, "Oh, I got you Christmas presents," and then gives us all
Washed.
stocks,
yeah.
mints.
Oh,
Alright,
gee,
so
thanks.
3 of you.
I thought I'd be
are-
more of the cool grandpa that would make trinkets with my tinkerer's kit, but
So,
you know,
so the
he's
keys.
fucking
But out
soft.
of but like
You made
out
me
of
a
the
great
coins.
trinket.
So the keys allow you to go in, but don't. You still have to pay the toll at the next gates, if that makes sense.
Wait,
What the
I'm
fuck?
sorry. What'd you say?
What the fuck is the point of all of this? Okay.
Because it lets you in the city, but if you have business, which is what you said you do, and you have a key, then you know you have to pay your tolls.
I don't think I would have to pay.
That's what he's assuming, so... So 6 of you are paying tolls.
Bullshit.
Unfortunately.
That was such a waste of time.
But
I didn't even know that.
But 2 of you are exempt of the first gate, and 1 of you is exempt of all gates. But reluctantly, everyone agrees.
Just give us all of what we need to pay so we can pay it and get in this goddamn city. This stupid fucking city.
It's gonna have to be gate. It's gonna have to be gate by gate as you make your way through the city.
Okay.
I mean, above payable, could we potentially go underground to get around without having to pay tolls?
That's what I was thinking.
Potentially.
How do you go around underground?
Have a backstory and a map of the city.
Does Samuel know a way in underground?
I do have a city secret feat.
Well, what the fuck are we doing here then? Why are we even at the
Well, we
gate?
need to get in the city at least.
I still need to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so we need to get through this first gate and then
it
you
might
can do it?
bypass 1 or 2 gates, is what she's saying.
Oh,
What?
I see. I thought it was like just from the outside to get into the main city. Sorry.
Like, I don't know yet. I think I'm supposed to have a map, but I may have missed that or something.
I have to pee again.
So 6 people are currently paying for the first gate. Sorry.
No.
6 people
3
have currently
people.
made it
4
through the
people are.
first. I've paid it.
3.
I've paid it. I've paid for
Okay.
me, Starry,
3.
and Leshy. Fucking
Yeah.
1038.
I hope they're cheaper as we go in.
You really think that?
They should be.
Really don't want to be
Logically, it doesn't
fighting
make
every
sense.
single gatekeeper on the way.
Yeah, me neither.
Alright, as you head in, you see
I
the
tried.
poorest of the poor district. You see these people have houses. They have the ability to live here. And they are seeing nothing but the carts being traded and passing them by of the glorious amounts of food and water and wine.
The
You see
slums.
the sad, sad people down here. But that's the way it is. You make your way up to the second gate, and obviously the captain is at the main gate, but there is a guard. There's plenty of guards at each gate, as disputes on the toll is a normal thing. All right, how many?
5 or whatever. What is
Oh,
it?
excuse
Sorry,
me,
like-
ma'am. And he lets the religious figure go through.
Thank you.
Toll, please.
It's another gate before we even get to like the first tavern.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Bob
Yes.
Band's advanced refrigerations. Okay.
How much is this toll?
He takes out his sword and he bops the sign above you as you look up. It's 25 gold a person.
The capital is stealing money. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I mean, capital needs capital.
He's not wrong. So in this case, it's going to be 6 people paying 25 gold.
Do
so
we-
that's-
Do we need to go all the way in? Because are Starry and Leshy gonna live in like the main part of the capital? Like, I don't think so, right?
I mean,
Or
they're
do I
not
not
gonna live
understand
here.
how the
Sam
capital works?
Sam did say between Mints and the bed of stone.
That means nothing to me.
Well,
This
there's
is
Have a look at the
map.
map.
This is Mints.
I'm
This is
looking
the
at
And
bed
it.
of
then the next
stone.
gate is the bed of stone, and Sam said those are reasonable places.
Oh,
And
it says
Sam
next
would
to their
never
name.
recommend the poor slums to live in.
I
The ones
did
that
not
we're in
see it
now,
was
you
next
can-
to their name.
Like in here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we don't need to get all the way in. We just need to get there.
We just need to get
That's
through 2 more
fine.
gates.
Yeah, that's fine. And if possibly Sam has any ways to get past any of them. But
150 gold, please.
yeah, I pay for Starry and Leshy, so I'll do 75 of it.
Is everyone else marking down their gold as we go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
25.
All right, you guys go in, and the feeling that you just had of all the poor sad people, that just the overwhelming emotion switches on a dime. You see kids playing in the street, you see people walking about, you see baskets of food in their hands, you smell apple pie in the distance.
Interesting.
It's much nicer here. You see a bigger house here on the corner. Has a small tower with connecting little hotel rooms. It looks like. On top of the so each window has a letter, and it spells out Mints.
We're going into Mince right now, then.
Well, you're walking up to it.
Yeah, we're about to pay the
Yeah.
toll to get into it.
No, it's a tavern.
It's a tavern / hotel.
Tavern inn.
Oh, jeez, this is so confusing. Okay, I get it.
It's a little shabby, but and the price is a little steeper considering where it is. But
I whispered to
looks like a
Starry.
tavern.
I whispered to Starry. Maybe it could work here, possibly.
I mean, we can, but if we're walking through all the gates to get to the vault, why don't we look at our options?
Where is
We're
the
not
vault?
taking her ass to the vault.
Yeah.
Sam, make a history check with advantage. Well, the
I'll be a
vault.
14, governor.
The vault, as you recall, is in a tinkerer's shop and is manned by most of the capital and is funded by most of the capital, but there's some extra space that they rented out to a shop, and that is Vivi's Ticks and Talks.
Her.
It is.
Hey, cool.
So we do have to go all the way inside.
Yeah. I did have another question. So, like, if you're part of the capital, you live and reside, you work here, they, Starry, unless you live here, and they work at the stone, do they have to pay the gate to move past, or they get recognized as citizens?
Work is different. Basically, the way this works is
The
there's
working
class
visa.
rings. There's literal class rings. A gold ring usually indicates a wealthy person or a merchant. A silver ring usually is a lower end, salesperson. Not super well off, but well off and alone. An iron ring represents a citizen of the capital. You could be poor, you could be a little more rich, but you're not rich enough to afford silver or gold.
Are they
And then
designed in any way?
what's that?
Like, do they have like anything etched into them, or?
Yeah, dwarven runes.
But they're not magical.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Does
Does a platinum ring mean anything?
And then wooden rings, I'll get to platinum. But wooden rings represent you're a worker.
Oh, good.
But the name of the establishments in this entire city have secret work runes. So you can't just fake working somewhere just to obviously get through the gates.
Yeah, but they're gonna get real jobs, so I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. And then platinum indicates royalty. Gold can too, but it's more your wealthy royalty, where platinum is your bloodline literally goes back to the kings of old.
I should have a platinum ring.
And again, runes indicate what family you belong to. And
And it's special runes, like secret work, like the secret work runes.
It's more secret than the work runes because only a person who has knowledge of his heritage would know those runes.
Can I ask Starry and Leshy if they intend to live between Mints and the Bed of Stone, or if they want to live like deeper into the castle or the capital?
Like, I just fucking got here, man. I don't know.
That was what they were talking about.
Leshy says, "We have plenty of money. We will see what we can afford. Getting out is not a big deal. If you haven't noticed this, but the signs do state one toll, which means you can enter. I didn't see anything on the way out, though, so we can exit to any gate we want. So paying ourselves in just to see what we can find is no problem for Leshy. Not to speak for Starry, but for her as well."
Yeah, no, I get that. I was just curious. Oh my god, are these 2 gates as well?
Yes. Yes.
I hate the capital already. I hate this place. Disgusting. Disgusting place. Okay, I was just curious. Let's keep going. Let's get in this goddamn city.
So you're not stopping by the mints, but you're gonna pay the toll at the next gate. It's a more gauntly guard. It looks like he polished his armor a little too shiny today. He approaches you guys. "Halt! Pay the fine, or I must turn you away." Oh, terribly sorry, ma'am. And he lets Ty go through.
I assume another 25, or are you gonna tell me it's 50 now?
Don't give him any ideas.
Girl, he's gonna do it anyway. Come on.
As you guys are talking, you simply look up and see a
that's what I'm
sign.
Yeah.
15 gold a person this time around.
15?
15.
30, 15, 30, 45. Okay, I'll pay for Leshy and Starry as well.
They thank you, by the way, every time you pay for them.
Of course. I see at one point Leshy's like digging around to pay for it, and I like swat his hand. I'm like, Leshy, you're not paying for it. Come on. I got it.
He kind of laughs and he's like, "Good, cause me no good at pretending to have money."
Yeah.
Great. That's perfect.
As you get to this district, so you saw poor ramshackle houses, and then it was wooden houses, but they're worn down many years. It looks like there could be some finish to them, but it looked like a livable place. This is the first time you saw stone houses. You see stone houses made of cobble and marble. You see slate roofs. It's actually very beautiful as the light hits it in a certain direction. You see people with their heads a little higher in this area. You see more flowing robes. You see a little more personality in each person. Someone has a poofy hat, or someone is walking with a golden cane.
Ew.
Not a whole golden cane, but you know, the top.
I just imagined a pimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just imagined
just doing his pimp walk down.
No, literally.
Looking at
that's
you
when
guys
said
going-
golden cane.
He goes to go, and then walks back, and he's smoking a pipe, and he's like,
Yep.
Yeah, he totally
that's
would
what I
have looked
saw
at
in my
Ty
head.
and been all like, you know,
Bite
up
club.
sunrise and
he looks
try
like
and be
the
all like,
boogeyman from Powerpuff Girls.
That's good.
Great reference. Perfect reference.
Yeah, there you go. I love that. But no, he's a little more normalized. But anyway, funniness aside, you do see a little more personality in people. You see a little less wear and tear. You see a little more wealth. That's the word you would describe. As you get to a small group of houses, these houses all seem to be connected. It looks like if you've ever seen stone formations in the form of, or I guess crystal formations, where they're growing out of each other. It looks like that. It looks like it started with one big house, and now it's a bunch of tiny houses. And there's this sign, this wooden plank pine sign, that is probably the size of the group if they stood together. You're right. And it says bed of stone.
Is it like a? Oh my god! Yes.
It does
Another
have a sign
town.
saying vacancy under it.
Oh, interesting.
should
It's
we
an inn
go
then.
check it out, have some lunch, get some intel for the two that want to live here?
I mean, it's up to the two of them.
Sam, you know this is not a tavern. It is strictly an inn, and it's only rooms. There's no like food or anything like that.
Oh, then yeah, we don't really need to.
That means he didn't make a map.
Oh, I
Cool.
didn't. I hope
I
you
haven't
guys
done my
know. I
homework
don't have.
either.
No. Hold on. I didn't make a map for anything here because there's so many things you can interact with. I'm not doing that. The most I'll do is the Colosseum when we get to it.
If you loved
For
us,
me,
you would, but
I
that's
need
fine.
like a secret City of the Secrets map.
You don't, because you could just ask what your secrets are. And I could tell you.
But I have a map of the city you grew up in,
Yeah, you do. This is the map.
which is
There you
clearly this.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you down, but anyway, however, Sam, there is a way to circumvent the most expensive gate that is in front of you. You know that this gate and these guards are total assholes.
Oh.
In fact, most of the time, they'll turn you away if you don't pay your toll, and then if you come back, they'll tell you to pay 25 extra gold more.
How much is this tool?
Walking up to the sign, you see that it is 75 gold a person.
I
Oh
vomit.
But
Disgusting.
this, you do
Capitalism.
have, there is a secret tunnel in the bed of stone
Secret tunnel.
in room 4.
Oh, fascinating. Then we should go into bed of stone. How much to rent a room?
Oh, you enter? That's good to know.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
you just say it out loud to the
Yeah,
group of
I just
pimps,
say it out loud.
the group
and
of
then Ty
pimps
is
and
like,
normal
dude,
people.
Maybe we should go in. Yeah. And I'm like, oh,
Alright.
you're right. Let's go in.
Like I know that that's a secret room and stuff. Is that something that? Let me zoom into my screen. Is that something that Rhoda's aware of as well? Like, you know, if I want to book room 4, she's aware of it, or is this like fucking thieves can't shit?
Make a history check, and Corey make a perception check with advantage.
Ooh.
Am I straight rolling or advantage?
You're straight rolling. Because you don't remember.
For somebody with 0 history, you sure make them make a lot of history checks.
Because my
All right,
standard
Sam.
rolls were shit.
As you enter the building and as she asks for a room number or how much a room is, sorry. You do notice that you're like, "Oh, yes. There is Thieves' Cant. It's above the little like store keep area where they have you sign in and like a checking counter, sorry. The checking counter where it depicts a bird and then a knife and then a roasted chicken, which indicates safe travels, essentially, to a thief or someone who knows Thieves' Cant.
You can't what?
These nuts. I'm gonna take a step back when we get in. I came
Corey,
on strong,
you read
and
this
I'm like, this is
immediately,
for them.
where Sam, you thought that it was here, like they're in the know, and now you remember. Wow, there's a lot of you.
I'll just
are
be
all
like
of you
talking.
staying?
Does Ty just want to go through the gate? Because Ty can just go through the gate.
You want to split the party?
Do you want me to
I want
go
to split one person, but we don't have to.
How did you not hear her? She said, "You want me to go alone?"
No,
So sad.
I just assumed. Okay, not Ari, but Sophie assumed that it's gonna cost money per person, even for this. So I was just thinking, like, well, that's an automatic free thing. But if it's not, if it's just gonna be a set price, no matter how many people, then it's not like that. That wasn't Ari. That was Sophie.
Ty, you could ask the guards, like, specifically, like, where to go and, like, what's ahead, maybe, or something.
Yeah, I
around,
just-
like, what's
place
going
to
on in the
eat.
city.
I think she'll be fine. Like, I don't. But
Can
if not,
I,
that's chill.
in some like broken Elvish, because I've noted that I don't really speak Elvish well in my own notes, even though it's one of my languages. For backstory, that I will chat to Corey and be all like, we need to book a room for the night.
All right. Are we splitting the party or not?
I don't think so.
I'll go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Ty says, I'm fine. I'll just, I'm just gonna wander, and then you walk out, right, Ty?
You never. When you wander, you're lost. What's that quote? All who wander aren't lost.
I think Dessel will accompany her just to make sure nothing happens.
Okay. All right. So she's like, okay. You see her little wooden name tag is Rhoda. So just the 5 of you then? Well,
Corey,
should I say
me.
6? It looks at Starry.
Kind of step in front of her, giving.
All right.
Rhoda,
so
like,
we got.
bit of a-
She looks at behind her at the keys to the room. 1, 2, 3. We got 7 rooms. Currently, room 4 is unavailable.
Oh, what a shame. I was really hoping for something kind of tucked
Fine,
away,
go check that.
a little more privacy.
Oh, well, I mean, you guys do notice that the keys are missing for room 4. Sam, based off your history check, that's essentially, like, so it never gets, like,
Booked.
booked. So you just have to remember the passphrase to say. Go ahead and make a history check.
Right, roll again.
Yeah, straight roll again.
Fucking hell.
No.
Mm.
Hey, Ari's with you, right?
Sure am.
Are you encouraging her?
Yeah, of course I am.
All right.
Be like,
What's
remember
your
everything
bard?
you can
You
remember.
can give her bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I will. My bardic
Yeah.
is a D8. Yes. And
She's not doing damage.
I know, but there is something for a check, isn't there?
Yeah, ability check.
Jack of all trades. No, it's not that. Which one is it? Fuck. I'm so
You
sorry.
can
I'm so
fucking
sorry.
re-roll them?
Note of potential. Okay, attack roll, save, ability check. Oh, you can roll it again and choose which one you want to use. So roll it again just in
Yeah.
case you get an 8.
There you go.
Hey.
All right. With the helpful hummings of Ari, you remember the phrase, "We would like room 4. We would like it pressed and ready for a party."
Nice.
Thought it was gonna be a room.
Do we need to say it in a specific language?
Nope.
Room 4, pressed and ready for a party.
I'm also gonna write that down because
Do
now
you say
Ari
that?
knows it.
We want room 4. We want it pressed and ready for a party. If that's what I need to say, and if that's the correct way of saying it, then yes, I would say it.
All right. She says, "Okay. How many in your party?"
Are they actually gonna like? Is Desert and Ty gonna just completely fuck off, or are they coming with us?
I mean, they'll meet you where you need. You both know where to go, so they've already left. So at this point, it's just you and the
Party of
counter.
5.
Yeah, party of 5.
Party of 5.
All right. She's like, "All right, that'll be." Does some calculations in her head.
Fuck.
55 gold pieces.
Each or all
I-
up?
Nope. Just 55 gold pieces.
Sick.
As Ari, did you say each, or did Sam say each?
Sam, I thought.
I did above table.
Okay, I was
Oh,
gonna say, if you
yeah.
did in real life, then she would say something.
No,
Because I
I
figured I would know. Ish.
If
let
you
out
did it
a,
in real life.
I let out like a faint, weary sigh, just so that it doesn't seem like this is an easy thing for me to do. And I'm just like, okay, and I pull out the 55 gold.
Okay. She takes it, and she's like, "Here's your keys," and pulls the keys from underneath the desk. And then she leans in and says, "Don't worry. We look after each other here. If you need a room, it'll always be 15 gold a night for friends of the Thieves Guild. And remember," looks at Sam, because you're the one that said the phrase.
Mhm.
"Remember, if they say anything about me or my inn, you owe me one."
I'll nod.
Basically, say something good, let them know that I'm still doing my job, you know.
5-star review.
5-star review, all that
Above
stuff.
table, if a non-Thieves Guild person uses that phrase, would it still work? Like if I came alone and used it?
Why do you think she asked how many in a party? Which,
Because I'm pretty sure I said it in Thieves' Cant.
yep. Well, you
I'm
can't.
assuming? Yeah.
You can't say. I guess you could say stuff in Thieves' Cant. It'd be a little weird. But no, she asked how
Pineapple.
many
Banana.
in your party, And if it doesn't match how many are in the room, then she knows you're not serious.
Yeah, that doesn't answer my
Because
question.
the room, because if you're all there, it's because you want to use the tunnel. If you're not there, then she knows that you're not using the tunnel, you just want room 4 for some reason.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I come in, even though I'm not a part of the thieves thing, and since I know the code now, if I use it, could I still use that passageway into the city? Even though I'm not a part of the Thieves Guild.
You
or
could.
the Thieves Can, or whatever.
Sam doesn't bear the mark of the Thieves Guild, but he used the phrase.
Okay, I did know that. I was just making sure. Sick, cool, thanks.
Alright, you're led into room 4, where underneath one of the twin beds is a hatch that leads you to the other side in a small little outhouse. And it's like on the side of a wall. So the back of the outhouse is facing like the side of the wall, and like you come out the side and just exit through the outhouse.
I go before Starry. And are safe.
We don't interact with anyone on the way?
Nope. It's a very muddy hole. So you get a little dirty. You get a little bit ragged. But you do come out on the other side.
Not Starry. I carry Starry.
Right. As Desra and Ty, you approach the gate. 2 guards that are currently sitting with their feet up on a table playing cards. They kind of put their cards down as you approach and grab their halberds, and they kind of point them at you and halt. Pay the toll. Clinks the sign. Seems to be a thing.
What does the sound say?
I'm sorry?
What's the sound say?
It's 75 gold a person.
Okay. I'll pay, man. I don't want to be flashing my glitch.
He takes your money. These coins look fake.
Oh, really?
Gross.
Yeah, they look really fake. In fact, I'm pretty sure like 6 of these are fake. 6 more gold, please. Ma'am.
Should be outraged at the lie of how dare they. Oh my god. Disgusting. How dare you. I'm a member of Lord Stonebeard. How dare you.
I was gonna say, is that Desra or is that just a person?
That's me projecting my outrage of how dare these pompous pricks. Fucking British.
Like, I'm wondering if she wants to make a scene or not. That's a question. I think she'll just give him the 6.
Without like even looking at him, they're just like.
Right. No. She looks him dead in looks him
She
dead in the face with a straight face, and is just like, without breaking eye contact, reaches into her.
All right.
I would have loved it as you handed over the coins, being all like, "These were given to me from Lord Stonebeard," but that's just me being angry at class system.
So we'll hear about this.
All right, Ty, you approach the gate guards. Halt. Pay the fine. Clink, clink.
I'm sorry, you must be mistaken.
Are we? They look at each other.
Good Josh.
Tell you what,
religious
you spend the
orders?
night at the bed and stone with me. let you go in for free.
Bro, if Ari was there, oh my god. Hands would be thrown. I would get us all kicked out of this fucking city so fast.
Take a mage hand to the nuts.
Literally. Kill him. Cut his head off. I don't care. Fuck him. Icky.
I do want to iterate that most of these people are dwarves. With the exception of a gnome or a human from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Not many elves. Not many halflings. Not many tabaxi or any of the other races. It's mostly those. What do you say to that, Ty?
How about this? I'll offer a prayer up to my god and she can smite you where you stand.
Oh, that's a lovely
Yeah.
gesture.
He kind of grins and says, I do love a woman of virtue. Trust me, guys, I hate it too.
Ari, not even being there, suddenly needs to vomit for some reason.
It's even funnier that like you're doing it to your fiance at the time.
Yep. This is who she is choosing to marry, guys.
No, my
Dwarf
brother is
from the
not
capital.
that. Get out
No,
of here.
not at all. No.
Beat his ass if he was.
Need to make it more villainous with like a posh
So
accent.
he gets a quick hit in the back of his helmet, and his helmet spins around like backwards. It wasn't on properly, and you see the other guard kind of reprimand him. He's like, "Are you fucking stupid? Do you see that she's a religious figure? We're not supposed to touch, defile, or interact with them in any way. We're supposed to let them go, you fucking moron. We could get in a lot of trouble for this."
Let's go. Bare minimum. Let's go.
But you know.
I
fresh
truly
meat.
apologize for this, ma'am. Here, he takes the 81 gold that Desra just paid. Take this. This never happened, okay?
Let's go.
Well, mighty kind of you, thanks.
Fuck yes.
Thank you. May I have your name, sir?
So... Fuck.
Fuck. I will pray for you.
Random generators are cool.
It's an interesting name.
My name is Liams.
How does one spell that?
I'm gonna keep this. That name is significant to me and Aaron. It's James's son's name.
Oh, Liam.
But I'm gonna keep this random generator up because it did have that.
Well, thank you, Liam. I will...
Liam's, yes.
Liam's. I will make sure to put in a good word for you.
Thank you. Honestly, you don't have to say anything. I'm just sorry for what the fuck, man. And he like gets up and the guard that was Liam's puts his foot on the back of the guard that's on the floor trying to get back up, and he stomps him back down. Just thank you, ma'am. Bye. And just kind of ushers you through.
I've not had the touch of Cerenver yet.
You guys kind of meet up in a small like district just to make sure Ty and Des got through.
When Ty comes back, I would just give a quick squeeze of her hand and like, good to see you again. Yes, we're all good.
Don't go
Everything's
to that
fine.
gate. If you
I will
can
not.
avoid it.
Why? What happened?
Pig. There's a
Ugh.
pig that works there.
The way Ty looks at me, it's like I instantly get it, and I'm like, "Ugh. Do you want me to like actually kill him? Because I will go actually kill him. I think I might go actually kill him though.
To make it quick, easy, they never know.
Exactly. Me and Corey walk away.
Not Liam's though. He was cool.
Got it.
And then the guard just disappears.
Quite literally.
As
actually
you
gonna
enter
kill
this
him?
district, you see
might.
a lot more gaunty looking clothing. You see silver inlaid robes. You see silks and furs being worn. You see children playing, but with actual, like, handmade toys. You see balls that are made of specific, like, leathers of red and blue dyes, which are very expensive, being played by with children. You see shops. You see the definite distinction between it's just an upper class system here. You see a lot more wealth. You see a lot more freedom. You see a lot more convenience. People are being pulled around in carts. People have not servants, but more assistants that are paid. There's no slaves here, but like
Mhm.
assistants
Oh my
that are
god, they
paid.
have Uber.
Do
Yeah,
we
you
wanna-
do see those people currently shopping and getting fresh produce, getting probably like really good spices, and you see these assistants carrying bags of gold to accomplish these things.
Do we want to find, like, again, we're in a city. I am not too worried about splitting up as long as we have a central point we're going to meet up. Do we want some of us to go do the thing that Corey needs to do, and some of us go with Leshy and Starry to, like, find somewhere where they can acquire a place to live and look around for jobs that they can apply for and stuff like that? Just to min-max our time here,
Mm-hmm.
because, like, I'm not that worried about separating in this city in this particular moment. When we come back, we should all stay together, but for now I don't think it would matter as much if we separated a little bit.
Well, while you guys decide that, that will be the end of today's session. I'll let you
Lame.
guys think on what you guys want to accomplish in the city.